The academic policies. Curricular changes. On the last term of the graduating students, prerequisite courses can be taken simultaneously with the major courses. Changing of course, time, instructor, professor shall be made only valid for reasons and with the approval of the program chair. These are scheduled only on the first week after the regular class has started. The student who desires to drop, add, change a course or subject shall follow the curriculum changes procedures with the corresponding charges as approved by the Board of Regents. When the subject registered is not included in the curriculum, students will be charged 100 pesos for every subject dropped, added, and changed. For special classes refer to courses not offered on a regular term but requested in writing by the students. The request for special classes shall be allowed to irregular and graduating students, only subject to the approval of the Dean or Associate Dean of the college and the campus administrator in coordination with the Office of the Registrar. Matters pertaining to attendance. 3 unexcused absences may be allowed, but beyond these, all absences shall be excused only for valid reasons. The teacher will determine the valid reasons and the validity of the excuse. The student who is absent for more than 20% of the total number of class hours may be dropped from the course or subject. If absences reach 10 times, the instructor may recommend to the dean that the student be dropped from the course or be given a grade of 5. Examinations and grades. Examinations are an integral part of instruction and shall be administered by the instructor, subject to the university policies and rules. There are 2 major examinations which the instructor shall administer in every semestral term. For the grading system, the university adopts a uniform grading system. For the major examination, that is 40%, quizzes 30%, projects, assignments, attendance 30%, a total of 100%. For the grades, the highest grade is 1.0 with the equivalent of 99 to 100%. The lowest grade or the passing mark is 75, or that is 3, and below 75 means that's failure. DR means dropped, and for INC, for those who will lack requirement or final exam, that is INC or incomplete. Submission of grades. Every faculty member shall submit his or her report or grades to the Office of the Registrar and the Dean of the College 1 week after the last day of examination or as soon as possible every term, and shall give students class cards with final grades on the above period. Policies pertinent to the grading system. A student with a passing grade in a given course or subject is not allowed to a re-examination or to re-enroll the course unless it is a major course or professional education subject which requires a grade of 2.5 or above. A grade of incomplete or INC is given to a student whose class standing throughout the semester is passing, but he or she fails to take the final examination or lacks the requirements for the course. The mark of incomplete shall be changed to a passing mark if the student completes all the requirements within 1 semester. Any incomplete grades not removed within 1 semester will automatically become a grade of 5 or failure. A student is marked dropped if he or she has not attended 20% of the total number of hours in the semester, approximately 2 weeks absence. A student may be allowed to withdraw his or her enrollment if such withdrawal is made within 2 weeks after classes have officially started. Each of the major subjects taken should have a grade of at least 80% or 2.5, while each of the minor subjects may have a grade of at least 75% or 3. If a certain major subject has a grade below 80% or 2.5, it will be repeated until the standard grade for major subject is achieved. If a certain major subject has a grade of 5, it will be repeated once. If a minor subject has a grade of 5, it will be repeated until the standard grade for minor subject is achieved. If any one semester or summer session a student fails 50% of the total units for which he or she was registered, then the student will be permanently barred to pursue any degree program of the university. For a student to obtain honors, the following conditions shall be met. He or she must carry the normal study load, that is, his or her minimum load shall be according to the curriculum he or she is enrolled in. He or she must have observed the following in case he or she is a working student. Carry a minimum study load of 12 units and a work of at least 6 hours. He or she must have good moral character. He or she must have not incurred, dropped, incomplete, retake, grades below 1.75 and a failing mark in any subjects taken while pursuing the course. Requirements for graduation. No student shall be recommended for graduation unless he or she satisfies all academic and other requirements prescribed for graduation. Candidates for graduation who began their studies under a curriculum of more than 5 years shall be governed by the following. A. Students who completed all the graduation requirements of the course shall apply for graduation in order to be granted the corresponding degree or title. B. Students who are candidates for graduation but who failed to complete 2 or 3 subjects on their last curriculum year shall follow the curricula they first started. All candidates for graduation shall have their deficiencies cleared and their records completed not later than 4 weeks before the end of the last semester. University honors and awards. The following are the grade point average requirements for Latin honors. Summa cum laude with no grade in any course lower than 1.25. Magna cum laude with no grade in any course lower than 1.5. And cum laude with no grade in any course lower than 1.75. The university shall award class valedictorian for an honor graduate of a degree program obtaining the highest grade point average in the entire university across campuses. A student who graduates with Latin honors for degree programs shall receive customized institutional medallion and cash incentive chargeable against local funds of the university as follows. Summa cum laude, 30,000 pesos. Magna cum laude, 25,000 pesos. Cum laude, 20,000 pesos. Graduation for non-degree programs. The following are the grade point average requirements for non-degree programs. With highest honors with no grade in any course lower than 1.5. With honors with no grade any course lower than 1.75. With honors with no grade in any course lower than 2.0. A student who graduates with honors for non-degree programs shall receive a customized institutional medallion and a cash incentive chargeable against local funds of the university as follows. With highest honors, 10,000 pesos. With high honors, 7,000 pesos. With honors, 5,000 pesos. Selection process. The registrar shall provide all colleges with a list of candidates for Latin honors for review of the deans, associate deans, program chairs. Once the list is reviewed and ascertained, the registrar shall submit the list to the Committee on Evaluation for Honor Students with the supporting documents for deliberation. The candidates for Latin honors shall appear before the committee members for interview. And after the deliberation, the committee chair shall present the candidates to the Academic Council for endorsement to the Board of Regents for confirmation. The selection committee, the chairperson, the vice president for academic affairs, the vice chair, the campus administrator, the members, the dean, the associate dean of the college, the registrar, the dean, the associate dean of student auxiliary services. Other awards. Leadership Award. Leadership Award shall be based on the recommendation of the Dean Associate of the college, subject to the final approval of the Dean of Student Affairs and Services on the following criteria. He or she must be a student government officer. He or she must be a class officer of the college for at least one school year, and must have shown outstanding leadership in school activities and must have a general average of 2.5, and he or she must have shown exemplary conduct in school, and he or she has no record of violations provided in this code. Loyalty Award shall be given to a candidate for graduation under the following conditions. Gold Loyalty Award, who finished secondary, tertiary education, and graduate studies in the university. Silver Loyalty Award, who finished secondary and tertiary education in the university. Board Examination Top-Notchers. Top 10 placers in the Licensure Board examination shall be granted cash incentives based on the following categories. Top 1 to 3, 100,000 pesos, and refund of all school fees from first year to fourth year or fifth year. Top 4 to 6, 75,000 pesos. Top 7 to 10, 50,000 pesos. Honors for non-graduating students. The university shall confer the following honor title to non-graduating students taking degree programs who have exemplary academic performance as President's Lister, Administrator's Lister, and Dean's Lister. The grade requirement: the honor student shall obtain a grade point average as follows. President's Lister, GPA of 1 to 1.25, no grade in any subject lower than 1.25. Administrator's Lister, no grade in any subject lower than 1.5 with a GPA of 1.26 to 1.45. Dean's Lister, GPA of 1.46 to 1.75, no grade in any subject lower than 1.75. Academic Scholarship. The university shall provide monthly allowance to deserving students who have exemplary academic performance. President's Lister, 2,000 pesos monthly allowance, that is 10,000 pesos per semester. Administrator's Lister, 1,500 monthly allowance, that is 7,500 pesos per semester. And Dean's Lister, 1,000 monthly allowance, that is 5,000 per semester. How to go about classes in College of Arts and Sciences. So we have two flexible learning system modalities. You are going to choose only one, online, and the second is modular. Please see the Facebook page Ilustrado for more details. I would like to request the viewers, students, please stand by for the second part, which is the orientation per campus. I repeat, please stand by for the second part, which is the orientation per campus. Thank you.